Creative Light Theater began in 1993 when we did the Chronicles of Narnia story, The Magician's Nephew. And it was so much fun. We had such a good time. We were like, let's do another one. And we wrote a play called A Christmas Carol, wanting to kind of do our own version of Scrooge in a modern day world. And that was a really fun experience too. And then later we did The Robe, and we did Les Miserables, and Two from Galilee, scripts that we could buy. But we kind of started running out of things and also having our own ideas. And so a group of us got together and formed a writing team, and we wrote our first play, which was Esther, a musical comedy about the life of Esther based on the biblical account. And it was, again, such a fun endeavor, writing music and coming up with all these costumes, that we were kind of addicted, and we decided to begin writing every year something at least. And it got to a point where we were writing 3 shows a year: a dinner theater in 3 acts, a spring play that had something to do with historical significance or biblical significance, just bringing the excitement of history to life through drama and making it relatable to people that hadn't ever thought of it that way. Just realizing that these were real people and the extraordinary things that happened to them, historical situations, and bring them down to the level where an everyday person can realize that, wow, God can have a significant impact on somebody, and it could be me. Even now when I read the Bible, if it's something that I've put into drama, I'd still picture the scenes, I picture the people, and it's just kind of fun. We loved doing things that were family-friendly and entertaining and promoting values and character. Creative Light Theater gives many, many people the opportunity to do what they do best. Whether it's dancing or music or costume design or acting, what I do enables other people to do what they do, and it's a very exciting collaboration.
Producing music for Creative Light Theater for me has been one of the most challenging and yet fulfilling areas of my music career. Creating soundtracks for different shows has really pushed me into areas of recording that I'm sure I wouldn't have otherwise attempted, especially in the early years due to limited experience and limited equipment. Some of the ideas that Leslie would hand me were a bit overwhelming. I'd often think there's no way we could do it, but with her creative ideas and our combined efforts in the studio, we were able to pull off some pretty cool stuff. Over the years, we've really been able to expand the technical capabilities of the studio as well as our recording experience and just learning more effective ways of doing things so that today we can put together even better sounding tracks. Creative Light Theater has also been an example to me of the real power of music, and when we put together different background tracks and different original songs for the shows, it's amazing to sit and watch the song be performed or the background music accompany what's happening in the show and see the emotional impact that has on the audience or even the cast, the difference between them rehearsing and performing without music, and then when the music is added, it truly shows you the power that music has to really make a difference in these types of productions. It's also been very stretching for me to try to produce all the different genres of music that Leslie will bring to me, sometimes way out of my comfort zone, way out of what I would usually write or produce. Everything from country in Western shows like the Ozarks or Prospects. But again, no matter what the genre of music, it's truly mind-blowing to see how the music adds to and really affects what's going on the stage.
I've had the privilege of working with Leslie a number of times over the past 10 years. And it's been exciting, challenging, and invigorating to say the least. It's been a wonderful experience. One of the first projects we worked on required us to shoot scenes for Physician's Quest. We went to a number of locations, and it seems like every time we got there, there were monumentous challenges. There were mountains to climb. And I'm typically a very optimistic person, but Leslie would ask me to do something, and I'd think, and then I just would say out loud, we can't do that.
Who are they, master?
That won't happen.
Watch them approaching.
And I couldn't believe I'm hearing myself say that.
I just hauled off and cooked
She said, give it a try.
with a raging spring.
And it was amazing. We did some things, and the elements were against us, the circumstances were against us, but every time we shot, there was a great outcome. And what we were able to do is take external environments and bring them into the theater by way of video on screen. And it was an interesting marriage because we were able to transcend the time and space of the theater and bring in pictures and imagery that were in the minds and thoughts of the actors. And it was very effective, and it was a treat to be able to work with Leslie on this.
One thing I really like about drama is that it is a forum for so many different kinds of art. I remember when I was a little girl, I couldn't decide what I liked better. Do I like dancing or singing, or do I like to paint? And with this medium, I can do it all. Creating costumes and painting backdrops and making props and designing things. And I mean, all these parts of drama are just right up my alley, and I enjoy it so much. I've been extremely blessed with favor from people like Russell & Bowles Painting, who allow me to use their paint shop and their paint. They clear the way for me. I hang up these 40-foot by 18-foot tall backdrops in their shop. They spray them for me, and then I go in and paint them with a crew. My husband is this incredible carpenter who just happens to love to be creative, and so I can draw a picture of what I'm thinking of, and we'll discuss it together, and he just makes it happen, and I'm just blown away by that. And then I have all these wonderful friends who are expert seamstresses who are more than willing to just take a pattern and fabric and measure a person and create these gorgeous costumes for me. As you can see, there are many, many costume designs just for the heaven scene. There's the ministering angels that look like fairies. There's the warrior angels who are carrying swords and shields. And then we have angels on assignment who are appearing however they need to appear. And then the demons and all the different classifications of those. It was just so much fun to explore and create those costume designs. And Creative Light Theater is a forum for all different kinds of artistic expression, painting, designing, music, dance. It's awesome.